Win some Proline tires, win some Proline tires, or you can win, get this puppy out of here, a winch. And it even comes with its little worn sticker. How cool is that, eh? So guys, that's going to be this year's competition. Some guys need tires, some guys need a winch. Write me in the comment which of the two you need, and I shall put you in the draw. Now let's get back into today's video. Hey guys, on this week's show, we're going to be fitting these 35 MAXXIS Trepadors onto these rims. They deep dish. And with nothing but a crowbar, a hammer, compressor, soapy water, and an old paint roller. And you might need a paint bucket. So first step, make sure that you know the rotation and which side the tire is going to be placed. That way, okay. So this side has to go down. So once you've got that figured out, your rim is going into the tire upside down. Let's put that down here. Add a little bit of lubricant. I've already done that, but it is drying out already. Add some lubrication to the rim, also to the inside of the rim, tire rim. And we place the rim in upside down, like that. Okay. Now comes the difficult part. I'm going to push the rim in as far as I can. And then I'm just going to grab the lip and pull it around. Whoa. Just make sure you never put your hand in here, because when it snaps, it is going to break your finger. Yeah, come on. There we go. A little bit more. This is where the hammer comes in. I think one more and the rim is falling. There we go. And it's in. Okay, got the camera a little bit closer. Now what we do is we turn the rim and the tire around. Maybe add a bit of soapy water to the inner side of this lip as well, so that it doesn't jam itself up. Add some soapy water to that. Would help if I had enough soapy water. And now comes my little trick with the little paint roller. I'm just going to place it here for now. What we're going to need to do is move the rim a little bit on the inside. Kind of like that. And now I step, put a bit of weight on it, and I clamp the paint roller into place, standing on the rim. Hang on, that didn't go too well. Okay, so while I'm pulling or prying this side of the tire over, the paint roller is actually holding that side in place. think one more, and we should be good. That's where the hammer comes in handy again. Or maybe we just use the hammer to knock the rim, the lip over the rim. There we go. Okay. Whew. As you can see, this is hard work in the sun. So this is the most important part. We need to seat the inner lip of the tire, pop it over the little ridge of the rim so that we have a clear seating on the entire rim. At the moment, this side isn't on. This side is on, so we need to get this side onto the rim. Why that is so important is if you look at the rim, the outer side of the rim, you can clearly see that the outer lip is a little bit higher than on the inside. So we're going to push the tire over onto that lip so that we have one side seated completely and that side is airtight. So this is where the paint bucket comes into place. So what I need to do is I need to turn this tire around. Maybe first lift it up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place it onto the paint bucket. So kind of like that, making sure it sits properly. There we go. Now I'm going to take my crowbar, I'm going to go into the tire, and I'm going to knock the inner bead over that little lip. So just by feeling at the bottom, I can feel from about here till about here. This section of the tire is not over the lip. So we're going to put the crowbar into this section and pop that lip over the seat. So I need to now jump onto this, get the tire down so that I actually can see what I'm doing. Oh, I actually think that did it already. Wow, that was easy. Normally, I have to do quite a lot of work. And as you can see, let's move the paint bucket. That is now seated on the rim. So, okay, so once that is done, turn the tire upside down again. Clean out the inner lip. Make sure there's no residue or anything in there. Clean up the lip nice and properly. And this is the important part. If you don't add soapy water to this, the air will escape while you are pumping up the tire. And that will not give you enough pressure so that the lip pops over the seat. So give this a little bit of lubrication, get some water in there, bring this up, turn it around and put it onto the bucket. The reason why you're placing this on the bucket is now the tire actually hangs down so that there is almost an airtight seal between the tire and the rim. So give it a little push. So the bucket is actually keeping the tire from the floor so that the tire can actually hang over that lip. So next step is Get your compressor running. Okay, this is a very small compressor. I don't even know how many liters it is, but it's obviously not enough to fill this tire up completely. So I'm just gonna give it another little push, just to make sure that that bottom lip is sitting properly. And let's fill the entire compressor out until the motor starts again. So let's do the whole thing again with a dash of speed. First thing, figure out your rotation, lube your lip, and then put in the rim upside down. Then turn it upside down, lube the inner lip again, and move the rim so that it kind of looks out, so that it's not like flush with the tire. So now you've got to kind of move the rim and push one of the sides down. Let me get my trusty paint roller, push that down. Clap the paint roller in there and start working the lip over the rim. Ouch. And the last bit, do it with a hammer, make sure you don't hit your rim. Done. We place the paint bucket under it, make sure that this lip is seated properly onto the rim. So I think it jumped. No, it didn't. You can see it's still open here. It's not seated here, so I think I need to I think it needs a bit of crowbar action over there. There we go. Now you can see the tire is seated on the rim. Don't forget this step to now clean out the bead. Make sure that there's nothing in there that can obstruct the seal. And lube it. And this is just a mixture of dishwashing liquid. There we go. Now, turn the tire around and place it onto the paint bucket. Push down a bit on it, let the tire hang over the rim, and we are ready for air. Whew. That is quite a bit of work for a dirt head, but we don't complain about hard work. We just get it done. Yep, that was it. It already slipped over without a big bang. How cool. Oh, it actually did do a bang. And I already put my head there, which you should never do. That is not a job for the faint-hearted, people. So guys, that's it. 4 MAXXIS Trepadors 35-inch on deep dish rims. That's it from me this week. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.